Hello, you guys. Hi. Happy Sunday. And welcome to part 4. I can't even believe it. It's our last class, you guys. It's our last session of Tool School, which is a 4-part brush workshop that we have been working our way through. You guys, I don't even know what's going on with my hair tonight. It's like more dry shampoo than hair, and it's like got its own orbit. And so we're just going to let it be. I don't know what it's doing. It can't be stopped. So we're just going to roll with it. So tonight, right now, is part 4 of Tool School, all the extras. And we are going to cover the extra brushes. They're not extra as in excess or like you don't need them, because you totally do. They are extra as in like extra fabulous and maybe a little bit more out of the ordinary. Things that, you know, like these are the ones that you really look at and just go, whoa, let me try not to drop any of them. These are the ones you really look at and kind of just go, I have no idea what that is. So you guys, I want to know how your weekend is. Hello, hello, hello. As you hop on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from and share with me something that you did this weekend. I will share with you something we did this weekend. So tell me one little thing that you did this weekend that you loved or that brought you joy or that made you happy. For me, it would have to be yesterday was opening day of AYSO soccer, and both of my kids are on teams this year. It's my little daughter's first year playing soccer, and my husband is coaching both teams. So it's a brave and bold adventure that we are on this year with soccer. But it was really, really fun, and we had an awesome time. So that's mine. And you guys, as you hop on, share one thing you did this weekend that brought you joy. I'm going to try to shuffle myself without knocking my whole desk here. And it's like fall, you guys. I know it's not like first day of fall. I don't even know when that is, to be honest with you. I'd have to look it up. But we are now past Labor Day. Kids are back in school. Soccer, as I know it, is officially kicked off. And like we're at that point where if I baked a pumpkin loaf, no one would get pissed and scream at me that it's like still summer. So I like it, you know, we're in the fall mood. Yeah. That sounds having a do nothing day, and Happy New Year. Just chilling, relaxing. So that's a good thing too. There's nothing wrong with doing nothing. I'll tell you that. Self-care, people. Super important. Okay, let me mess with this a little bit more. All right, let's pop this off. As you guys hop on, hello, hi. As you guys hop on, I was just saying that like now we're finally at this point where we can accept that it's transitioning to fall. I'm gonna call it fall. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. I love this season for so many reasons. It is a back to school time, which is why I thought it was perfect for Tool School. And we're gonna jump right in. We're going to Tool School it up. As you guys hop on and as you're watching, I want to know what your favorite season is and why. Are you a winter, spring, summer, or fall type of person, and why? Or do you like them all for different reasons? Because I understand that too. All right, y'all. Tonight, stick around until the end, because at the end tonight, we are going to talk about how to travel with your brushes. With the holiday season, you know, like I know tonight is Rosh Hashanah, and so many holidays are coming up, and this is really a time of year where we do visit with family a lot, and we are distracted, and we have a lot going on. So I'm going to talk to you about how to, right at the end, how to travel with your brushes so that you keep them safe and take the very best care of them so that they travel well and return well and all that good stuff. And then I also have something kind of top secret to tell you at the very end of this live. So I will bust through it and teach you all about these brushes so that we can get down to all the fun stuff. We're gonna start with this one right here. This is one of my favorites. This is actually a brush that I have had a style of brush. This is a lip brush. Let me tell you what it is to start. This is a lip brush. Who owns a lip brush? Anyone? Where my lip brush people's at. I have been the proud owner of a lip brush since I was about 16 years old, and it is a brush, not a product, but it's a brush that I use all the time for a lot of reasons, okay? Lip brushes are fantastic, especially, where's my liquid lipstick? If you are going to ever use liquid lipstick, this is like a matte liquid lipstick, and it's gorgeous, and I'm actually wearing some of it tonight. It's not all I'm wearing, but we'll get to that a little later on. But I am wearing liquid lipstick tonight, and I did, of course, apply it with my lip brush. for good reason. With a lip brush, and this one's fantastic because it is retractable. Yep. So it travels really, really nicely. Beep, boop, beep. And it's just fun. But there are a lot of reasons that you want to own a lip brush and use a lip brush when you are applying liquid lipstick and lipstick in general, and if you are ever trying to achieve one of my very favorite lip looks, which is the ombre lip. I rock it all the time because I absolutely love the way that 2 or 3 different lip colors can blend and make a beautiful new look that's dimensional and fresh and fabulous, and it's all done with this bad boy right here. So this lip brush helps give you a more precise application. You can see it's slightly rounded at the top. It's actually really, really thin when you press it all flat, which is really nice. So you can get right along the edge of your lip and really, really stay within the lines, or just outside of the lines if you're working on achieving a fuller looking lip with your lip brush. Another reason a lip brush is a fantastic tool to have in your arsenal, not just because of precision, but it's going to help you save product. And I am all about getting the most for your money. So when you get a lipstick or a liquid lipstick, using a lip brush, you are going to use, hands down, a lot less product by applying your product. Hey Tammy, by applying your product with a lip brush. So it's going to add to the life of your lipstick, which, hallelujah to that, right? So good. The fine tip is going to help you create exact edges, which is exactly what I did with this tonight, and color in the lines. The retractable top, like I said, is going to make it easier to travel with and help keep it clean. I use my little spray brush cleaner to clean this between uses, so then it's clean, it's sterilized, and it goes right back in its happy little retractable home. So you use less product, you get more precise application. Those are my top 2 reasons that you should absolutely have a lip brush in your arsenal. Okay, are y'all ready for this? You guys, this was the top requested when I started Tool School, like right before I started this 4-part series where I was going to talk to you guys and teach you guys all about all the wonderful brushes. I asked everyone what the #1 brush was that they wanted to learn about. And it's this bad boy right here, the fan brush. What does this do? What is this for? It's beautiful and I love it. And that's all I know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what it's for. Okay, so this is the #1, what the heck does this brush do? So the fan brush is really flat, you can see, but long bristles. In previous editions of Tool School, and you guys, if you need to get caught up, that's okay. Hey, we've all had that college class where we fall a little bit behind, and fortunately, this is nothing that serious. So just comment below with catch me up, or if you missed a specific segment, you can write part 1, you can write part 2, part 3, or part 1, 2, 3, and I will make sure you get hooked up with the recordings of the previous sessions of Tool School. But to bring you up to speed right now on bristle length, we talked about that before. When the bristles are really, really short, you're going to get a lot of saturation and concentration of product when you apply it. When the bristles are long, that's your instant indicator that this brush is used to apply product in a light, diffused way. So this is for really, really light, diffused application of a wide range of products. You can use this brush for pressed powder foundation, bronzer, blusher, highlight, and I think pretty much anything that comes in powder form, really and truly, depending on how, like what look you're going for and what you want to do. So the flat fan shape allows for soft definition, and it makes it an ideal tool for sweeping on bronzing powder, which you would do right around here, luminizer, or you guys, this can even be used for skincare products. You can use a fan brush to apply moisturizer or night cream. You could use it to apply face masks, although if you hang out for just a few more minutes, I'm going to show you what I prefer for applying face masks. But it can be done. It's a possibility if you want to do it. I give myself a lot of credit for having a nighttime skincare routine where I actually wash my face and do the things. I'm not quite at the level I'm going to give you the real scoop here. I'm not quite at the level where I'm applying my night cream with a fan brush, although someday I plan to live at a spa that will do that for me. So it's also fantastic for cleanup, okay? Like when you do, again, mom in a rush here. So going to be honest with you, I don't use it for this, but you can. And people ask me what the heck this thing is all the time. So this is one thing you can do with it. When you apply eyeshadow, especially a powder eyeshadow, if you get fallout, because of how nice and delicate this brush is, you can use it to sweep away fallout without disrupting your makeup underneath. Now, because in my world, I just don't have time for that, I always apply my eyeshadow first, clean it up, then put on my foundation. Keeps it simple. That's just how I roll. So it's great for fallout and cleanup. You can also use this to blend out any harsh lines. Just diffuse. It's a happy, soft, I mean, it doesn't really move much air. But it is called a fan brush. Not a fan, but a fan brush. So it's really for diffusing, like here's a powder, this is a powder highlight. I'll just show you real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep just a little bit across the brush, tap off the excess, and then basically you can just roll it that way, go like that. I also use my eyeshadow blending brush for this, which I showed you guys in part 3. But that is the fan brush, and that is what it's for. All of those magnificent uses. So for everybody who is wondering, what on earth does it do? It actually does quite a few things. It is a really, really versatile brush that you can do a lot of stuff with. And it's freaking beautiful. So it looks very lovely on my vanity, which I give it a few gold stars just for that. I mean, why not, right? It's nice. It's nice looking. We can give it that. All right, where is my next brush? It looks like it ran away from me. No, it didn't. There it is. Hallelujah. Hi, hello. Yes, we're in our final session of Tool School here, you guys. Okay, so this guy right here, this little dude, is an eyeliner brush. Here. And conversely to the fan brush, what I was saying a moment ago is when the bristles are really long, you know you're talking about a soft, diffused application. So, compare and contrast, this has short, densely packed bristles, which means you're going to get a lot of precision and control from this product versus something that is used to blend and diffuse. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? So the eyeliner brush is a small, blunt, angled brush for precision eyeliner application. This is fantastic to wing it out. You can use this in powder. You can get it wet and use it in powder. You can use this in cream eyeshadow. You can use this in gel eyeliner. There is a lot of stuff you can use this in. You can mix the pomade and the powder in your eyebrow palette and create beautiful dark brown winged eyeliner with that. Where was I there? It is ideal for powder or gel formulas, but you can also use it with your pressed eyeshadows as well. So it's really about control with this brush. This is a precision brush. If this is your first fall season, being Facebook friends with me, following me here on this social media platform, etc., get ready because I love Halloween in like a big way, and I love doing really, really fun, intricate Halloween makeup. And that process is actually already started, and I'll be sharing it with you starting really, really soon. But you're going to be seeing a lot of this brush because when you need to do detail work and when you really want to get in there and do something very, very precise, this is a fantastic brush for that. So whether or not you need it for eyeliner or some kind of interesting special effect, I'm not going to ruin any surprises, but keep an eye out for this brush. In the upcoming season, you will be seeing me use it quite a bit. And that is our eyeliner brush. All right, next up, what on earth is this? It's silicone. Oh, it's a mask applicator. So this is not a brush at all. It's a tool though. That's why we called this tool school, not brush school. You remember last week I talked to you guys about my little blending buds here. This is a mask applicator, and this is a really, really, really important tool to have in your arsenal. I use face masks 3 to 5 times a week. What? That may sound excessive, but I really, really care about my skin and want to take good care of it. So I use my exfoliating mask, I use a charcoal detox mask, and lately I've been using a niacinamide gold brightening mask that does all kinds of incredible things for my skin. So I try to be really good about using it regularly. And part of making anything a routine in this household is doing it efficiently and with ease. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but that's how something sticks for me. So having a tool like this to apply my face masks with several nights a week is hugely helpful. Not only is the nice, flexible, thin silicone paddle going to help you use way less of your mask, therefore helping your mask last a lot longer, it's gonna give you a really, really smooth, even application that you just couldn't get using your fingers. I'm gonna try to cross my legs here without knocking my whole desk. So this is a really, really awesome tool. Let me make sure I covered everything. It's going to help you have a much more spa-worthy experience when you apply masks at home. It's also gonna really help you cut down on the amount of mess, which I'm not a person who likes to clean things up. Although it's Sunday, I cleaned all my brushes today. The ones that I'm not showing you are all hanging dry in the bathroom. So I will clean if I have to, but I'd really rather not. And I try to avoid making extra messes whenever possible. So using this mask applicator helps with that in really, really, really big ways. It's gonna help you save product and get a lot more even of an application every time you use a face mask. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this. And we've got 2 more tools, but before we do, as I'm talking about this mask, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek, little hint. I told you guys I had a secret that I've been keeping, and I'm probably still gonna keep it. I don't think I'm gonna tell you the whole thing, but I'm doing an event tonight right after Tool School wraps up with a couple of my really good friends and really good customers, and it is gonna take place all in Facebook Messenger. I've never done anything like this before, but this reminded me of that event for very good reason. And I'm just so excited to see how it goes. However, I wanted to message everybody and tell them about it. My fingers just don't move that fast. So if you're curious, if you've seen me post about it, and now I'm talking about it right now, and if you like face masks and want to know more about my exclusive Messenger event, just comment with the word add, like the, or a plus sign, add, ADD, add. Comment with the word add in comments below if you are not already in the Messenger group for tonight. That group is closed, so I won't be adding anyone to it. But if it goes well, if my little experiment is fun and fantastic, I'm absolutely gonna do it again. So if you wanna make sure you get in on the second round, just comment with the word add or a plus sign, ADD. I can hear my family laughing at America's Funniest Home Videos downstairs. Just comment with that below and I will make sure to add you to round 2. Mask applicator. It rocks, you need it. All right, you guys, I've got 2 more tools to share with you tonight, and then I'm gonna give you a few tips on traveling with your brushes in order to keep them happy and healthy and lovely. Hey, Sarah, hello. The next one, this one, much like the fan brush, is a brush that people look at and say, what the French toast is happening here? What is this? And what's going on? This, you guys, is a contour brush. Intense, right? Actually totally not intense, and that's the beautiful thing about this. This really takes a lot of the guesswork out of contouring, and I'm going to, let me see if I can show you. I'm gonna show you. Now, this brush, though it is dual-sided and it is built for precision, we've been talking a lot about length of the bristles being indicative of how precise an application you are gonna receive with a brush. Look at this, super dense, super, super dense, that nice angle, and really short bristles, which means you are gonna get a ton of precision, which is really what you want when you're contouring, because what is contouring? It is sculpting your face. Fun and exciting stuff, right? So when you contour, you want it to be really, really precise because you're creating shadows and angles and light and all that fun stuff. Super fun. You feel me? So that is what this contour brush does. However, even though it is double-sided and does all kinds of fun stuff, it can't really work alone, okay? And I wanna be really upfront about this. I would not recommend getting this brush all by itself as your only face brush, period. You are gonna need a buddy for this brush to blend. In part 3 of Tool School, we covered face brushes, the basic base face brushes. And you would want, after you contour, to use either this powder puff brush to blend or the powder concealer brush. Because as you can see, long bristles, longer, fluffier and longer, you're going to get blending and diffusing. Short, you're going to get precise. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna roll the dice here and we're going to give this a go. I'm going to use my brow palette because it's what's right in front of me and it's all I have. Okay, so here's my brow palette. It's got these two nice dark browns. I'm going to use the lighter of the two and I'm going to take the contour brush and just press it in. Now, when this goes on, you're probably going to go, oh, what did you do? Don't stress. I've got my blending puffer brush right here and we will work it out, okay? Now, what I don't have is a mirror, so I'm just using my phone. So I know where my cheekbone ends. My cheekbone ends right here. I can feel it. So I'm going to take this brush, but you can see all the work is really done for you, and I'm going to sweep it like that right underneath. And you could blend it out a little using this brush, but again, because this has those really short, dense bristles, I know you're freaking out. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay, I promise. It's going to go, I'll get it to go where I want it to go. So you can diffuse and blend using this brush a little bit, but remember, short bristles mean very concentrated, precise application. However, go back to part 3 to the puffy, longer. Let's hope this works. If not, we'll all laugh. And no, it's working just fine. So then you just blend it out. I do need a mirror though, of some sort. Oh good, there's one in the brow palette. Oh no. So I'll use the mirror in my brow palette. So just blend it out using, I'm gonna use my finger a little bit. And then it just kind of creates shadow. And I mean, I don't have any powder on that. So then I would probably take either powder, or if I was wearing foundation, I would probably use my foundation brush and then just sweep a little over the top. And you can see it just kind of creates a little bit of drama, a little bit of shadow. Pretty easy to use. Definitely, I wouldn't say like level 1. Contouring is definitely a little bit more advanced of a technique. Something you have to play with a little bit, kind of like brows. The more you practice, the more comfortable you're going to be doing it. You know, apparently you get to a point where you're comfortable taking eyebrows and putting them on as contour. Oh, here comes the cavalry. I think they're all coming into brush teeth and stuff. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so there is another side to this. And what this side is for applying highlight. So this does all the contour for you, and you can see this teeny tiny little edge you could use right down the side of your nose. We did that right there. You could go also right along your jawline. And then I'm actually gonna use the paddle side. Again, I have my eyebrow palette right here. This has a golden toned highlight in it. So I'm gonna dip the paddle side of the brush right here into this golden toned highlight in my brow palette. And I'm just gonna, hi lovely, I'm just gonna gently apply that right underneath my eye. So there you go. Highlight, contour, contour, highlight. That's what this brush does. And again, you get a little bit less intense of an application because the hairs are longer, but these are still really, really densely packed and not too fluffy. So you're still gonna get some good concentration from that end of that brush. Okay, you guys, last tool, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about brush travel. I know. This is not ridiculous. This is an essential. You guys, this is a pencil sharpener. And I love this pencil sharpener because it's got this little pokey thing attached to it that sticks right in there. And you can use it when things get funky to like clean it out. And it has these 2 little trap doors, which I think are genius because I sharpened some pencils recently. Mine's got some pencil stuff right there. But it's got the 2 little trap doors, so stuff's not gonna get all over the place. You can empty it and throw it out. I think I have 4 of these like scattered everywhere because I cannot tell you how many times I would sit down to either do a live or a video or just do my makeup to be going somewhere and go to apply pencil eyeliner or lip liner and have my liner not be sharp. Chomp, 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 you need this, okay? No joke. Pencil sharpeners for nice sharp pencils are really important. A sharper liner is going to give you more precision. It's just gonna work better, and guys, it's gonna feel better. Has anyone ever done that? When you have a pencil that is not sharp and you go to like put it on your eye and it like gets you. Super not fun. You feel me? Never again. Keep these everywhere. Super awesome little pencil sharpener. A very essential tool. Now, before we wrap up, I've got a few more minutes. I want to talk to you guys about traveling with your brushes. The holiday season is coming up. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's what it is. But for a lot of people, especially here in Southern California, I feel like a lot of people either moved here from out of state or they have a lot of family out of state. I know a lot of my friends hop on airplanes from this point of the year going forward and travel all over the place for the holidays. And of course, you're there making memories, you're there with your family, you're gonna wanna take pictures, so take your makeup with you, peeps. Definitely make sure you take your makeup with you and enjoy it. Travel with your makeup and your makeup brushes. Now, I use what is called a brush roll. It is built for travel, that's what it's built for. However, I am gonna teach you a hack. And I promise you, you have something in your house right now that will do the job of this brush roll well enough for travel. But this is what I use. So it is a brush roll and it's got little compartments right here. So you can put your brushes. Let me grab my fan brush. So you can put your brushes right inside. Like imagine traveling with this fan brush. I mean, my goodness. So the fan brush sits right in there. And then there's a flap. And this is what I love. So the flap goes down over the brush and then you roll it up. Down here at this end, this is kind of like your makeup bag, okay? However, this is for brushes like this one and this one that have two sides and cannot go in the brush roll. So put all your two-sided brushes in a makeup bag or something that kind of stays closed. I don't put them in my actual makeup bag because goodness sakes forbid something spill everywhere or anything like that. I like to keep them separate. So then you just roll it up and it's got little strings around it and boom shakalaka, there you go, you're ready to travel. Now what if you don't have a brush roll? Well, that's okay. Although I do highly encourage you to make sure you're in my group. It is up above, Chrysalia's Confidence Collaborative. I've got some really fun giveaways going on over the next couple days in relation to this tool school, as well as the awesome Messenger VIP event that I'm doing tonight. If you want more info on the Messenger VIP event, just comment below with the word add, or like the plus sign, ADD, add, and I will make sure you get info on that for the next time I do it. But if you don't have a brush roll, you may want to know more about these giveaways. You hear what I'm saying? So make sure you're in my group and you get the scoop on that. But you probably have a towel, right? A hand towel. So like not a washcloth, which is what I have here. This is like an Iron Man washcloth, but we're gonna make it work for the time being. I was using this to clean off some of my brushes earlier. So imagine this is longer and that it is like a hand towel, all right? You'll take your brushes, same thing I did in the brush roll, place them flat, and then just fold the towel over and roll it up. Yep. Be mindful of the thickness of things. Like, see, I didn't roll it any narrower than that because then that covers the whole fan brush. But that's a great way to travel with your brushes if you don't have a brush roll and you want to make sure that you keep everything safe and happy and have it get there okay and have it get home okay. That's tool school, you guys. I hope that you guys learned so much over the past couple weeks about eye brushes, face brushes, cleaning your brushes, caring for your brushes, why it is important to get high quality brushes. We talked about the difference between synthetic brushes and natural hair brushes. We talked about the difference between short brushes, long brushes, fluffy brushes, dense brushes, all the brushes. And I hope that you guys found all kinds of value in this 4-part workshop. Again, if you need to see part 1, part 2, or part 3 again, or if you don't want to sit through the live broadcast, but you want all the information, make sure you're in my group, Chrysalia's Confidence Collective. I have a photo album in that group. It has links to every single one, part 1, 2, and 3 of Tool School. And it will have part 4 as soon as I wrap this up. It also has images in the photo album that show you each and every tool. And in the description, it breaks down everything that I talked about throughout these 4 sessions, okay? So really, really easy for you to go back and reference anytime. And of course, I hope that you guys all know that at any point, you can shoot me a private message. You can comment here on my profile. You can reach out to me via my group or any way you want and ask me. I am so happy to answer questions about tools and brushes and all that good stuff for you guys anytime. So thank you all so much. Huge thank you to my teacher's assistants, all my TAs in my group who helped me by making sure that these videos reached a wider audience over the past couple weeks. Thank you guys so much for posting these for me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for joining me. Stick around next week. We've got some fun fall fun coming up. And it doesn't involve pumpkin spice lattes, but I promise I'm going to teach you some brow stuff and some fun fall makeup looks that will idea what's going on back there. It sounds like a raucous bedtime. I better go check in on it. But stick around. This week I will probably be back Tuesday evening right around 7:30, 8 o'clock with a fun fall look. So I hope to see you all then. Thank you for joining me. Bye, you guys.